Two of the most intense and iconic rides can be found at Universal Islands of Adventure, one of the theme parks at Universal Orlando Resort. But are they both worth waiting for? I've ridden each coaster dozens of times, and I'm breaking them down so you don't end up waiting in a long line for the wrong roller coaster for you. If you're planning a Universal Orlando vacation and you already know a bit about the parks but you're still weighing your options, this video is for you. I've spent over 25 years visiting theme parks, working in the industry, and now helping travelers like you plan stress-free, unforgettable Universal vacations. So if you want the inside scoop from someone who knows these coasters inside and out, you're in the right place. And stick around because I've got a way to help you plan your trip like a pro without the guesswork. Both Incredible Hulk and VelociCoaster are among the fastest rides at the Universal Orlando Resort, in Orlando, and in Florida. Hulk became an icon immediately when it opened with Islands of Adventure in 1999 and still holds its iconic status today. It has more inversions than the newer VelociCoaster, and its inversions could be considered more classic. The trains also have onboard audio and over-the-shoulder restraints. However, VelociCoaster is newer, taller, faster, and longer than the Hulk. With only a lap bar holding riders in, that provides some pretty big thrills when you're thrown from your seat. The trains do not have onboard audio though. Both Hulk and VelociCoaster are very intense, so if you're someone who doesn't like intense rides, it may be a good idea to stay clear of these two. Ultimately, I like to tell people that Hulk has a very intense first half and a less intense second half, while VelociCoaster has a less intense first half and a very intense second half, though both rides again are very intense overall. Hulk has a single launch that launches you uphill at 40 miles per hour in 2 seconds into an inversion, intense from the very start, versus VelociCoaster with 2 rapid-fire launches, cresting a 155-foot top hat, a zero-G stall, and inversion over the water. The lap bar only situation of VelociCoaster also adds a bit of an extra thrill, especially when you're flung from your seat at certain points during the ride. While neither ride is particularly rough, Hulk does have a little bit of a rattle when you ride it, and because of the over-the-shoulder restraints, it's more likely you'll bump your head a bit on them while you're riding, though not enough to ruin the ride experience. Keep your head back to minimize discomfort. VelociCoaster has lap bars, which eliminates any possible head banging. The ride does shake a bit, but not enough to feel rough. For those sensitive to rougher rides, VelociCoaster's newer smoothness makes it the more comfortable choice, while Hulk's track and train design may cause a bit of headbanging. The Incredible Hulk is set within the world of Marvel Comics on Marvel's Superhero Island. Based on the iconic character, riders are supposed to be undergoing the same treatment that made Bruce Banner the Hulk. Enjoy the classic Hulk roar and remember to embrace the Hulk. For a more prehistoric vibe, VelociCoaster is set in the Jurassic World franchise, featuring an immersive queue and theming that make you feel as if you're running along with velociraptors. You'll even see Claire and Owen from the Jurassic World franchise in line. Be sure to say hi to some raptors while you wait. Both of these rides are extremely popular, but VelociCoaster is newer, and therefore tends to get longer lines than Incredible Hulk. However, during peak times, prepare to wait in long lines for both of these thrilling coasters. Here are some expert tips you can use to shorten your waits for either Incredible Hulk or VelociCoaster. Arrive early to avoid long waits for either ride. You can take the free Universal Orlando transportation if you're staying on property. VelociCoaster also currently opens with early theme park entry, so you can ride it before the general public if you're staying on property or have an annual pass that allows you to access early theme park entry. Both Hulk and VelociCoaster have a single rider line to skip the wait if you're solo. Just remember that you will be split up from your party and won't have a say in which seat you sit in if you choose this option. And both coasters accept Express Pass, so purchase ahead of time or stay at an on-site hotel that includes Express Unlimited. Both Hulk and VelociCoaster are great rides with many great qualities, regarded as some of the best roller coasters in the world. And in terms of night rides, both roller coasters are outstanding. Ride in the front for the best views of the park lights flipping upside down beneath you. In terms of theming and smoothness, VelociCoaster takes the cake here, as there's more to see and experience during your ride than on Hulk. Hulk also has a bit more of a rough bite to it, that while not uncomfortable, is definitely more noticeable than on VelociCoaster. Hulk has some fun onboard audio and one of the most intense launches and first halves of any roller coaster I've ever been on. Ultimately, it depends on which roller coaster is best for you. Both are great roller coasters though, and worth experiencing at least once. VelociCoaster is probably my favorite or close to number one favorite roller coaster anywhere, but Hulk is close to the top of my list as well. Want a personalized Universal trip plan to try and experience these two iconic roller coasters yourself? Click the link in the description for a free quote. From a free consultation to personalized itineraries and support, I want to help create a Universal vacation that's an unforgettable adventure without the stress or overwhelming decisions. Don't prioritize the wrong things on your trip to such a large theme park resort. Let me help. And until next time, have an epic day.